Welcome back, guys. This is Legit Lee back again with another streaming video for you. Today we're going to be finishing up at least some of it of our Blender's DIY CNC. If you guys been following along, you have been seeing this is going to be actually the fourth, I believe, fourth iteration video part. Yeah, fourth one. And basically, we got a lot done through the first, second, and third parts. So if you have any information that you want to view, you can definitely check those videos out. I will say this is some crazy junk going on with the whole DIY CNC people over there in that Facebook group. Basically, I was posting videos, right, and showing everybody and, having a good conversation with a good few people. Then out of nowhere, for some weird reason, they blocked me from the Facebook group. I don't even know why. I didn't even do nothing. Like, literally, I said nothing wrong. I mean, I posted these videos, yeah, but I don't see how that would have been, like, something bad. And I didn't see any, like, Facebook notification stuff, like, when I first got set up for the group, stating, like, oh, you can't post videos or your YouTube channel or anything on here about any of this. So I don't know what the heck these people's problems are, but I'm not on there anymore. So if you guys are with the Facebook group, I'm sorry I wasn't able to post this one to it. So hopefully you subscribed or wanted to check it out or something. But nonetheless, that's not going to stop me from doing what the heck I want to do. Like, me personally, I don't care if these people hate me. I'm going to still design whatever the heck I want to design, because I'm just that, a designer. I am a self-taught engineer, basically. I didn't go to college. I learned everything pretty much off YouTube, forums, Google, whatever. Learned all this stuff all on my own. And the reason why I even make these videos is for you guys. Literally, I know this stuff now. Like, I went and did the research, but I'm giving out for free on YouTube for you guys so you can learn too. Like, it's easier for you to do it this way. I wish I had somebody that literally gave me this information, so that way I wouldn't have to do all the research. I would just watch this guy's video. Like, if I found somebody like me that was showing me how to do the things I wanted to learn, I would just subscribe to that guy and just watch his videos all the time. I was doing that for that Nicodeme guy, but obviously I just got kicked out of his Facebook group, so I don't know what the problem was with that. And I even sent him a Facebook message about it. I wasn't even being rude or anything. I'm not even being rude now. I'm not trying to sound hateful or anything, but I sent a message saying, like, hey, I really like your design, and I was in the Facebook group for a little while. I finally started making videos and showing me making the design that you made and just trying to tweak it a little bit, basically. And so when I was doing that, I even put that for some reason, I put it like this. For some reason, I was blocked from the Facebook group and I told them I don't know why. I didn't say anything bad. All I did was post videos and commented to some questions that people were asking me, but I didn't do anything else. And I asked them, like, do you know why this was? Did I do something wrong? And they never replied back. He never replied back. Nobody replied. Well, whatever. Like, that's not something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, the name. But all I know is I'm not on that group anymore. They blocked me, and they don't even want to tell me why. So it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not even trying to be hateful at all. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm being disrespectful or anything. If you guys have some kind of, like, allegiance to this guy, all I'm trying to say is literally I got blocked, and I have no possible reason why that would have happened to me. At least nothing that was told to me. At least give me a reason. But it is what it is. But now that I'm done ranting about what happened, so that's why this video isn't going to be on there, or any videos or posts or pictures are never going to be on that forum ever again, or Facebook group ever again. Let's go ahead and get into this information. So last we left, I was talking about the carriage here, the Z travel move, and I was having issues with this part, I believe. No, not this part. Hold on, let me hide that. That's not what it is. It was this one right here. I was having issues. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, it was this one. We were having issues with this guy. That was the whole carriage that mounts to the rods and everything, because we were booleaning a lot of stuff out. So I left off on the last stream that I was gonna fix the boolean cuts, because in here we had like faces that were missing, and inside there was faces flickering. There was all kind of face screwed up stuff going on in there. So I got it all touched up manually, like I showed you, and then I colored it to white. I just figured that would be a nice color, but I'm gonna probably put it red in a minute. But I added on a little bit to it. I went ahead and added this NEMA 23 stepper motor right here. I flip rotated it around. Oh no, I don't need to delete that. I'm gonna hide that. Here, I'm gonna get my information up so you'll be able to see what I'm clicking here, obviously. So we put this NEMA 23 stepper motor right there, and then I modeled this around it. So if I go back, undo, move, there we go. So now you can see that it actually fits perfectly inside of this gap that I made. So then I even put a little hole that makes out, that gets out of it. And the good thing is, like, literally, if I scale up, and you can kind of see, you know that when every stepper motor has this like lip, it's about 2 millimeters off the original body. And what I did was I modeled that into this part too, so it will fit flush, nice and flat inside of here. So you can see there's kind of that little 2 millimeter indent. So once it gets dropped in there, you'll be able to mount it nice and firmly. The only thing I have to do now really is just boolean cut some of these mounting holes. You see they have 4 holes in every corner of the stepper motor. So that's one thing that I know for sure I have to do now. But other than that, it would sit flush, so that's going to be a really sturdy setup. And then it's sitting on top of my my bearing, the bearing block right here. So the stepper motor sits on top of the bearing block, which allows it to keep moving back and forth. And then it's sitting inside this whole block bracket, which still has room for, like, if you felt like you needed to. It's completely up to you. You can put like a fan, or I can like design a fan mount on the back, so that way you can have a fan blowing on this, so if it ever gets hot or something, which I highly doubt, because this motor won't move as much as these motors are going to move. Like the X and the Y's, those going to move the most. The Z doesn't move as much because it's only going up and then down when it needs to cut something. So it's not going to move as much as these guys are going to move. So I don't really feel like I'm going to have a problem with heat management. But, you know, it is what it is. If you decide that you need to go that route, if you hit me up on, you know, in the comments or whatever, I'll go ahead and design a fan bracket that uses like an 80 millimeter, or if you need to do like a 40 millimeter, like a 3D printer's fan size or something, I'll go ahead and throw that in there for you guys if you hit me up about it. I'm completely fine with that. And I put this 8 millimeter rod that goes through this, the T-nuts right here. So the T-nuts will go through, they'll get mounted. Those are all mounted holes too. These are all cut out, booleaned out. So if I like drag this up really quick, let me just do that. Drag it up. No, that's not the one I'm trying to drag. Hold on. This guy. There we go. Drag it up. Alright. So you can see it has the mounting holes that allows this to get mounted into there. And that will go all the way through the bottom too. So we'll have the mounting holes. If I need to move this. Hold on. Hide. Okay. So inside of here, they have the mounting holes for these T-nuts. Goes all the way through. So we're good. And then, so at the moment, right now, we need to add I added a pulley for this one because we're going to be having the motor sitting back here. So I'll probably have to either 3D print me this pulley or buy me a pulley that's like a aluminum pulley offline. It's probably like $8 or some dumb nonsense like that. So we'll have a pulley on here, and I already have one of my stepper motors has a pulley already mounted to this. Matter of fact, let me just double check. Yeah, I think, matter of fact, the hole may have to be bigger because the pulley that I have for my stepper motor is already mounted physically, like it's like welded on there, so it's not like one of those ones you can just put a screw and tighten it up. So I would have to probably use either a different stepper motor or use that one with a pulley. And to save money, I probably would just do the pulley, but I'll see what happens later. I'm not too worried about that because that's a super easy fix. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll just duplicate this pulley and then I'll put it on the other one. I mean, granted, you can change and add whatever pulley you want because in the end return, you're going to wind up having the gear ratio set up different probably. So if you get a pulley that's the same as that teeth, so like if I duplicate this one right here, just say Shift D, and then we move it on the Y, bring it back to fit this guy right here. Those two pulleys are the same as that teeth. So each pulley or every gear will have a certain amount of teeth on it. And what that is, it gives you a gear ratio. So if this pulley has the same amount of teeth as this pulley does, that means the gear ratio is a 1-to-1 because you're not changing any teeth. Now, if you have like smaller teeth, say this was like a 16 instead of I think this is a 36. Yeah, it's a 36. You can see right here. So if this is a 16 teeth, say for instance, then you're doubling, you're bringing up that gear ratio a good amount. So basically it's 2, it will be like 2. So say like, let's just divide this, say 36. So the 36 divided by 2, what would that be? Like, shoot, 14 is, no, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think it's an 18. Yeah, 18 teeth. Say this was an 18 tooth pulley, right? So 18 to 36 would be half. So that's a 2-to-1. So you're having to spin 2 times to get this to turn once. So that will be the gear ratio. So what that does, it brings down your speed because you're having to go faster here, but it moves slower at the end result. So you're bringing down the speed, but you're bringing up the torque. So you're adding more torque. It's 2 times the torque than it is the speed. Now, if you're doing it the opposite way, which I'm pretty sure you guys ever heard of this, it's called overdrive. So say we have a 36 tooth on this guy, and this one was 16. Now we're bringing it backwards, which that will be called overdrive because you're driving this just once, but you're spinning this twice instead. So that's what people think about when they're doing gear ratios and stuff like that. That's where all those terminologies be coming from. So that's a little 101 on gearing and stuff, and like, you know, motorsports or whatever. Anyway, so now that we have this part designed and this part designed, and now I have 2 pulleys, which equals a 1-to-1. So that pretty much is the setup. I mean, the only thing I have to do now, which I'm going to start doing, is we're going to be designing the mounting brackets for these guys. Now, we're going to do 2 different ones. I want to do 2 because of the fact that I already have some aluminum brackets that mount NEMA 17s and NEMA 23s. I got them online from eBay. They were pretty cheap because I ordered them from China. They're like $10, I think, altogether, or $10 a piece. I can't remember. But they're aluminum coated in black. It's ionized, I believe, or yeah, it's right. Ionized, I believe, is what it's called, or not powder coated. So it'd be something like that. I can't remember the name. I think it is ionized, something like that. But anyway, ooh, there we go. My mouse is really finicky when it comes to that wheel scroll button, and just like if I flick it, it goes forever. But so I have these aluminum brackets that used for NEMA 23s and 17s. So I'm gonna get those. Matter of fact, no, I don't think I have it on the other CNC stuff, because yeah, I don't think I have it. I'll have to. I can import an image really quick, though. That won't be a problem. Let me do that really fast. So let me go to my eBay information, and then we will just, instead of me trying to figure out the whole mounting distances and all that, it'll just be easier to do a picture. So I'm going to go to my eBay cart, find these brackets, and then just grab the picture and model it off of there. I did it once on the earlier streams way back about a few weeks ago. This has nothing to do with the DIY Dremel though, and so I showed you guys how I was able to do that. It was pretty simple, but the thing about it is we obviously need to change it up a little bit. So if I just let me just There we go. Copy image. There we go. And we are going to, let me just save image as. That's probably better. I don't know if I have it already. Oh yeah, I do. All right, cool. I already have this image. Great. Let me just grab that. We're gonna do it on the top view. I'll do top view. That'll probably be easier. So all you have to do really to import an image is just drag and drop the image onto the scene, or you can do left click, and then you can see right, where is it? We're in object mode, right? Yeah, okay. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not right click. It's Shift A. Duh. I'm sorry about that. Shift A, image. There you go. And we'll just do reference image. Then all you have to do is go into where you have the image at. So mine is in pictures. Let's see if we can find that. Documents, no. Desktop, no. Files, no. God, see, that's what I don't like about this stuff. I can't find my stuff sometimes. Let me just drag it out of pictures and put it in documents. That'll just be easier. Alright, so move there. Now, see, NEMA 23 JPEG. And is it in? I don't know. Let's see. Can we move it? Or hold on. Well, it's not showing here, but it should be in. Let me just scroll down. Okay. It's called empty. I don't know why I'm having this throat stuff right now. It's called empty. So if I'm going to change it to NEMA 23, and then we will go to images here, and then we have NEMA 23. Was it drop down? No. Oh, it's this opacity, offset. I'm trying to figure out how you scale. I think you really just have to just grab it, but I don't see it because I got all this stuff in the way. Here, let me just hide this, hide. There it goes. Okay, so now we're gonna scale this little sucker up to what we need it at. So here we go. Just drag and pull this guy out of the way. And there, now we have it. We're gonna just move it over here because we don't really need it in center if we don't want it to be. Plus, what I'm gonna do is just grab one of these stepper motors, and then we're gonna kind of model around it so we know exactly where we need it. So Shift D, duplicate on the X-axis. I'm sorry. And we just drag it over, pull it forward. Go here, hit R to rotate 90 degrees. Top frame, and we're going to do R rotate 90 degrees, and bam, now we can just scale this picture to be that size, because that's what we need to do. Bring this down a little bit more. We'll zoom in, make sure we have everything lined up perfectly. Bring it over here. Okay, still a little too big. Let's bring it down just a tad. Okay. No. Alright. Some more, maybe? And maybe it's too small now? I don't know. Yeah, it's too small now. I gotta get this pulled out a little bit. Come on. So there's, I mean, there is easier ways to get this set up, but I prefer this way. I don't know. I'm used to kind of just working with my eyes, you know? Not everything needs to be done all in numbers, so I mean, it probably would be better to do numbers, but let's just face it, nobody does every single thing in a number, so somebody kind of just eyeballs it, you know? Just eyeball it. It ain't that serious. And that looks pretty good. Now that we have that, we know exactly where we need to do, what we need to do. So I'm going to do Shift A. Then we're going to add a mesh. You know we're going for that cube, so let's grab that. We're going to drag that guy over here. Too small, so we need, let's just say, we'll go to item. Let's do like, on the X, we'll do like 80? Maybe like, no, probably like 60. 60 to start off with. On the Y, we'll go ahead and do... Let's do 100. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then thickness, I don't know how thick my plate is. It's probably like 4 millimeters, it looks like, so I'll do 4. And then what we'll do is drag it around a little bit, kind of get it lined up. Wow, that actually came out pretty good. Surprised. I'm just like kind of eyeballing the numbers in my head, but it actually came out pretty close. Let's go ahead and do wireframe so we can see through all this. So this one is a little too high, so we already know for sure that needs to be a little smaller than that. So we'll do an 80, I guess. Yeah, I guess we could do 80. 80. No, it's too small. Let's do 90. Oh, it's still too small. It was like 95. I didn't know I was that close. 95. That may work. Let's try moving it a little bit. I'll try to. I could scale it. It's not that big of a deal, but I try to. It's still a little too big on the X too. I try to make sure that it's looking exactly right. So we're probably at like 58 millimeters on this. No, 59. That's weird. No, let's move right here. So yeah, it probably is 60. Why did it look so strange though? Yeah, it's 60, alright. Okay, well, it is what it is. I was a little confused there for a second. Don't mind me. And, let's do 96. Yeah, that looks right. Let me just drag this guy down a little bit. Right about here. Right there. Too much. That looks good. Okay, so now that we have that in, we're gonna have to go into object mode, or edit mode. I mean, I'm sorry, and we're gonna have to get our stuff beveled out. So right here we have edge select on, so we'll click on this edge. I'm gonna go ahead and get wireframe off so you guys can see. We'll just do look dev regular. So we have that edge selected, this edge selected, this edge selected. Oh wait, I didn't hold it down. Shoot, one. All 4 edges need to be selected, basically. So now that we did that, all we have to do is do Control B. We pull it out a little bit, and then we just scroll our mouse wheel up to kind of get that curve going on. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to first we'll select it all, bring it up a little bit on the axes, need it on the Z-axis high, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. We're going to hide this guy for now while we start modeling out everything now that we know where we're at. So object mode, let's try to speed this up now. Grab this guy, this guy. The reason I'm not doing like some weird hotkey selection thing is because like I'm not sure what that would be, just to select edges of the outer edges on the sides, just those. But either way, you can do it the way I did, and it makes things a lot easier for you. Anyway, we'll do Control B, like I said. We'll pull this out, so about here, right, somewhere around there, and then we'll just do 1. So that gives us 3 edges. 4 edges, 5 edges, 6 edges. And if we pull out more, well, if we just bring it down, that probably would work a little better. Yeah. Now if we do wireframe, see, it kind of matches up. It's not the best. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably make it a little better. Let me just undo that. Shift B. Let's bring it back. So 1 edge, 2 edge, 3. Well, if this is 2, that's 3, 4, 5. 5 looks pretty good. 6 looks perfect. Okay, we'll do 6. And then now that we have that, we'll get out of here. And then we're going to have to start booleaning some stuff and do some crazy situations here, which we'll do really quick. So first, let's get into look dev. Shift A. We're going to add a bunch of stuff here. So we're doing first a cylinder. We're going to drag that cylinder over because we're over here. I could just put my mouse cursor over here, but I'm just not going to do all that. Let's just change the color so we can see. I'll just do 3D printed part for it. And then we're going to also... Oh, why is N not there? There we go. Then we're also going to change the dimensions. So let's just do, for right now, 6 by 6 by... Let's just do like 50. Bam. Then we can see. We're going to do wireframe mode again. We're going to move this little guy around a lot. So first we're going to bring it down here. So we already know it's too big for a 6. Let's do 5. 5 by 5 by 50. And then we'll zoom in a little bit here, zoom in a little bit. We'll drag this guy over a tad. So it'll be like right here. Okay, so still not the best. Probably is about 6. Maybe I was just looking at it wrong. I don't know. It's 650. I don't know. Now I'm wondering what size this hole is, you know. I'm like 5.5. 5.5, 5.5. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Or maybe it is a 5. I mean, 5 just looked too small, didn't it? Like, I don't know why that did look small to me. 5, 5. Yeah, see, 5 was looking a little too short, but maybe I'm just overthinking it here. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. We're just trying to get, because I have these physically, you know, like metal, so I'm not worried about that. I just want to model it so I can see what we're working with here. But so now that we have this in, what we'll do, matter of fact, Shift D on the Y, bring it up, bring it over, bring it down a little bit. Okay, that's too much. I'm just gonna get this picture set up. That's kind of alright. I know this isn't as that location in real world, probably not, I don't know. But if we just kind of get it in the center a little. There we go. Now we can do Shift D on the X, drag this guy over. Bam. And we hold down the control button, so that will give us, you know, millimeters over. So that kind of worked out pretty good. It looks like it lined up all okay. And now we'll do shift select this box. So we'll grab that one and this one. I mean the cylinder, I'm sorry. And then we'll do Shift D again, and we're doing it on the Y, and we're gonna bring it up to right here. And that should be it. We literally have the mounting holes for our stuff. We probably could move it up just a tad because it's a little off. You see that little lip? I'm not really liking that. So I'll drag it up just a tad. Too much. Too much. That looks good. Okay. So then for this guy though, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into edit mode. This time we're gonna do not wireframe, but we're in wireframe, but I want to do individual vertices. So we're gonna deselect those, hit B, grab the bottom vertices, then we're just gonna pull them out. We're just gonna drag these guys. Too much right there. Okay, so now we have it done. So all we have to do is Shift D that guy, and then we're gonna go on the X, hit X, and then drag the duplicated one over. Now that we did it once, if we hit Shift R, got it again, Shift R, got it again, Shift R again, and you're done. Bam, you got all the mounting holes set up. Now all we have to do is just make this one hole out of all this. So if I want to, I could just grab this guy, Shift D, we'll do it on the Y, obviously, move it up right about here, drag it over to the center, if we can get it as close as possible to the center, and we'll change the overall size of it from 5 to, let's try like 50. Too much. Okay. What about 40? Oh man, I just messed up. Okay. 7. Try 40. Still a little too much. We'll do I want to say 38. God, why am I doing this? 38 by 38. And then we will move this guy over too much right about there. And then we move it up a little bit more right about there. A little more over. So maybe it's like 39. Maybe it is 40. I'll do it even 40. Why not? I mean, what is it gonna do? It's not gonna really hurt anything, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe I just messed up. 39, 39. That's a little too much. So maybe it is like 38. I'm trying to make sure that it's looking kind of accurate, but you got to remember we're doing this off of a picture that somebody did, so that may not be completely accurate, but it's completely fine. 38 should be okay. I mean, I can measure it right now with a caliper really fast. See if I could find one here. Where are you jokers? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna worry about it. We'll just leave it 38. I mean, if it turns out that I'm wrong, I mean, then I'll fix it later. But we got 38 for that. Now, this will work, like I mentioned, for 17s. This is the mountain holes for the 17s, but I'm not worried about the 17s. I mean, if you guys are using 17s, I guess I would design it for you, but just let me know in the comments below. That's how I'm gonna put that. So now we have all of it. Let's go to look dev. Now we can see those are our cutouts, so we need to just boolean everything out. So if we go here, here, so we got, let me just show you again, wrench, modifier, boolean, done. So then we do this eyedropper guy, drop him down, hit apply, click this guy, hit X, delete it, bam, now we have our hole. And we'll do it again, click this guy, because we're going to have to do it all. I mean, I could just grab this, that, and then we can just hit left click, and then we'll join. Control J if you need to know the shortcut. Now all those are joined together. We click this guy, grab here, boolean, grab the dropper, click on the objects, hit apply, click on the joined objects, hit X, delete them, and now you're done. So now we have our mounting plates, right? So we're good. Now we can just get these plates on the back, put a motor on it, and there you go. You're finished with that. That's why I want to do this one, because it was super easy. Now we're going to get into the more difficult one that'll have some weird boxy shape that covers around the whole motor, makes it look way more intense than it really needs to, but you can do that if you want to. So I'm going to bring this guy up, and we're going to move him over. Probably have to duplicate it, obviously, because it's going to be a little, we need two of them, one for each axis, so we're going to have to bring it over. Then I'm going to do rotate 90 degrees, wrong way, I'll rotate negative 90 degrees, because we're in the opposite directions here. We're going to bring this guy up, bring him over, voila. Well, that's needs to be a little better than that. Zoom in, zoom in, drag this over. Pow. Okay, so if I go on this side, we're going to do Control 1 to see the back view. So now you see that we have our motor that's supposed to be here. I'm going to grab this guy, bring my motor back to right here. We're going to drop him down a little bit, and then I'm going to do some fine movements. We're gonna like move one more block down, maybe right there. Yeah, that seems right. I'm gonna pull this guy forward. That looks a little better. And then we go to top view. We're gonna flip this because I don't really like this hanging out this way. We're gonna do rotate 90 degrees, have that guy going downward. That makes more sense. And then let me see. I think that looks okay. I mean, obviously I have to drop this down a little bit, the motor. I was wondering if I should bring this up, like this one up, the motor mount, or drop the motor, but it seems like we probably should just bring the motor down. So I'll just do that there. So now we're good. Now if we go to the front view, hide this guy out of the way and this guy out of the way. Now you see we have our motor set up perfectly for this guy. Super simple and easy, all real world applications. Fantastic, right? So the next thing would be for us to make a mounting screw holder for this. So like, you know, we're gonna have our motor here, and we're gonna need, let me just grab this, shift D to duplicate on the Y, bring it back, go to the top view, rotate 90 degrees, bring this guy over here, drop him down a little bit. I need to zoom in a little bit so we can kind of line it up accurately. Right there, it looks good. 3, drop it down. Too much. Looks okay right there, I guess. Bring it forward, bring it forward, bring it forward, bring it forward. Looks a little too high up. Probably need to bring it down about a little bit, like a few millimeters, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Let me just see. Zoom in, 1, 2, 3. Probably like 2. We'll probably need to bring out. Matter of fact, maybe 1. Hold on. Drag. Make sure we're kind of zoomed in. Let's just drag it down 1. Bam. Let's see if that worked. A little too much. We need to go up like a half of that. So, no. I'm lying. We're all right. So if I zoom in, and we do wireframe so we can see better. Zoom in, and then we bring it up to right about there. Zoom all the way out. Zoom in, and we're good. Looks like it lined up all right. So, look dev, bam. Bring this guy straight over here. Bam. And now we're kind of like closer. I mean, we're gonna have like a coupler here, so I probably should just drag this, grab another one, drag it over, and do all the extra coupler stuff. So let's grab our coupler, Shift D on the Y. Oh, why am I doing R? Shift D, we're doing Y. I'll move this guy over here, and then we'll go to the top view so we can see a little easier. Drag this guy down this way. Zoom in, tick tock, done. Rotate 90 degrees again, this way, zoom back, drop down, bam, trying to speed this up here because I know we got a lot to cover. I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter than normal because you guys probably are tired of watching hours on hours of me talking noise. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I want to bring this guy over just 1, kind of, or like a 2 or something. It's like too close. Bam. All right. So how's that look? No, it's still too much. Bam. Let's just do that. How was that? That looks okay. You just bring this guy a little forward. So, yeah. Or too much. Let's move back just a little bit. There. Okay. So, motor, mount, coupler, pole. So we're good. And then that would move and push and pull our stuff around. So we can move this over a little bit, because remember, you've seen all those holes that we have for the mounting. We have like 5. So if we wanted to, we can bring it closer to this so we don't have all this stuff going on. And the easiest way to do it would be Z and wireframe, and then we just sorry about that, box selects all this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that seems like we got everything. And then we just drag this stuff over a little bit. You don't have to drag it too much. We just want to make sure that this pole gets close to this area right here. So we do click right there. So we would do like half off of the frame, which isn't too bad. I mean, you're gonna be mounting it. It's not like this thing's gonna move anywhere. But now if we go to look dev, and we can see, you can see here that, you know, it's off a little bit from the edge, but it's because this has, like, you know, it's off here too. But it's close. We probably need to move it back just a tad, because we want to make sure that it gets close to this, but not too much. We still need to be able to put our T-nuts on here. So we're going to have to move it over a tad. That probably is good right there. I would say that is doable. And then we'll have like, you know, something like this hanging on, and we can just back and forth, no problem. And for this whole setup, we can just duplicate it. I can delete this guy, hit X, we'll just delete those, we don't even need them. Grab this, this, and this, hit Shift D, duplicate on the X, drag it over here, and voila. Yeah, okay. And we didn't even need this one, but you know, it's there, whatever. So now if we look at it, we have motor, poles, couplers. Now we just need to kind of model these guys to add the, to add these right here, wherever. I can't show you them because they're hidden. Oh my goodness. All right. So to add these people over here, this right here, yeah, that guy, that T-nut. So what we'll do, let me hide this guy, H, and we're gonna delete, yes. Okay, goodbye. And we're gonna delete this because we don't need it. And I know I got something else in here, I believe. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let's bring you up. Click. Oh, wait. Undo that movement, please, sir. You're making me mad. Alright. Delete. We don't need that stupid chunk either. I'm lying. It's not stupid. Where was this at? Right here? I think that was right. Let me see. Yeah, that was perfect. Alright. Anyway, so we didn't need those. I don't know if the 56 is a real thing or not. But I found out too, I double counted my blocks. I got actually 8 of these instead of 6, so I could do extra one here, which I probably should do. Add like an extra one, but I don't know. Depending on how you guys get your stuff, I mean, I don't know how many you're going with here, and these are for my particular rails, so I don't know if you have these, because most people get those 3D printer linear rails from the Highwind or some shit like something like that. I'm sorry for cussing. So the Highwind ones are the normals that people usually try to go with because they're cheap. You can get them from eBay or, you know, Amazon or whatever. I just got these because they seem stronger and, you know, more commercial, I guess. More of those like more tougher types, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but you can go with the other ones if you want, but this is not going to be for that. You'll have to actually design the bracket specific to that Highwind bearing, and I mean the obviously this doesn't matter because it's just a rail, but the bearing itself would be different for the shape. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this guy. We're going to just pull out, do some crazy stuff right now. So I'm going to do tab. And we are going to do Control R or loop cut. Can I do that? What's going on here? Where's my loop cuts? Control R. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Where is it? No. No. Why won't you let me do it? Where are you? Oh, okay. That's at the bottom. Oh, wait. Where was that one? Why wasn't it pulling up for this? You know what? I don't know. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do it. You know, what we could do is just add a box and do, like, we can join them together and all that, so it's not like that's a big deal. Let's do shift mesh. Wait. I'm back in object mode, by the way. Cube. Let's just do like 40 by 40. This is just random numbers here, guys. Don't pay no attention to me. I'm crazy. Anyway, we're gonna drag this guy up, bring it over, and we're gonna look here so you can see. Bring this down a little bit, and then drag it over a little bit. So actually, the 40 by 40 isn't too bad. We probably should have brought it to like on the X 20 maybe or something. 20 would be alright. Nah, we'll stick with 40 because I still need to bring in those bearings or the T-nuts. I mean, T, where are you, man? Right here. All right, cool. Let's go 1 Shift D. We duplicated it on the Z. Bring that guy up. I'm gonna bring him over a little bit over here. Drag him down. You know how it goes. Dragging around. We're just flipping things around here. Let's flip it. Rotate it. R. 90 degrees. Oh my goodness. I flipped around on here. So now we're gonna do another duplicate, and then we're gonna rotate the opposite direction, and that's gonna be 180 degrees. And then we're gonna bring this guy forward. You know. And now we go to top view ish. I'm gonna bring this guy a little back so we can obviously line him up with all of our stuff. It probably was already centered. I think I screwed up on that one. You know. Yeah, we were a little screwed up on that one. Let's bring it forward. No, it's too much. I want center. Give me the center for this. Right there. Okay. And then we get this guy. Pull him out. Oh no, we're doing the wrong thing. We're doing the wrong thing. Right here and then right here. That's probably a little too much, but we'll take it. And then we'll do wireframe, and you can see we have both sides in there. It's probably not close enough. Let me drag it in a little bit right there. Let's get this guy dragged in a little bit right here. That's 2. Let's do one more on this one. Done. Wireframe right here. Still too much. Let me just fix this. I want them both to line up right. There we go. So do we're in wireframe. I mean, look dev. And now we're gonna have to grab both of those guys and then drag it down a little bit, obviously, to line up with this pole hole right here. That's why I left it that long. Obviously, we're not gonna have our rods that long, but I left it long so I can see. Because I need to see. Let me see. I'm blind. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and we pull them up like that. What is that? Right there? Oh no, that's probably too high. Look, Dev, where you at? Yeah, that's actually perfect. Alright, cool. And we got it. So now we just have to join this guy to this guy, and then we are going to have to do a boolean to cut this information out. I think we can probably get away with like 30 on this. Ah, wrong way. No, what'd you do? Oh, okay. So this guy was 40 by 40. We need 30 by 40 by 40, I guess. And we can bring it over a little bit. Let's see if it's sticking out. No. Look, Dev. Look for it. Look for it. Yeah. I guess that'll work. Because we're going to be manipulating this a lot. Not a whole lot, but a good amount. Because I don't like this, like, boxy thing. I would probably have to manipulate the box, drag it up, you know, kind of make it kind of something. So I want to make it look kind of neat and then still have a lot of strength, you know. We want that strength in here. I don't want my stuff looking ridiculous. Wireframe? Yes. Okay. Then we'll do double tap that A. We're gonna grab this guy over here and this guy over here. Oh man, I messed up. We just want this side, right? Then we're going to do this. Scale on the Z, and then we just pull these guys backwards. We're going to lock that into place, man. We're going to lock that into place. Yeah, man. That looks okay right there. Deselect B to grab. I'm going to drag this guy up just a little bit. Give it more of a how you doing type, get it set up. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because On a slant it'll be more stable, so like because we're pushing and pulling around on one part, you know, like this little block is taking a lot of force. So we have options for that too. Like I kind of extruded these two vertices or this block part out, and we can match it up and everything. So that's, I may go with that route, I don't know yet. I just want to see how this looks first.
You going to buy water? They have no water. And I'm money.
And let's see. It's kind of looking good. I don't know. I'm still a little debating here, you know. Like I kind of want to. I don't know. Maybe we should just, you know, pull this one out. Like I said, let's undo that. Go there, and then I do tab, and we can. Probably have to grab this face. We could probably pull that face out. Let me go back to edit. We'll hide this guy. I mean object. We'll hide that guy. And then I'm going to do face select. I'm gonna grab this face. Yeah. That actually looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not terribly bad or anything. You know what I could do, since this has so many vertices in it, you know, up here and all that. I can see if I can do a loop cut or, you know, something along those lines. Let me see if I can do that first. So I want to kind of separate it a little bit. So if we deselect, Control R. See what I'm saying? I don't know where these guys are at, man. This makes no sense. Can we display this cut? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Reinstall newest Windows feature update. I don't give a crap about that right now. No. Alright, fine. God. What we'll do is I'll do the next best thing. Grab this dot, grab that dot, right click, subdivide. Bam. So now we can go here. Oh god, I can't even see. Let's do hide. Which one is that? That's the first one. Okay. And I think that's good. We should be able to see now. Tab. We're gonna drag this up. Click. Not those three. Stop. Shoot. It's gonna make me do all this extra stuff. Click that guy. 3. Drag it up. It's about right there. And then we'll do the same thing with this side. Grab this, grab that, click, subdivide, and where is it? I don't understand what happened. Oh man, I messed up. I grabbed the wrong vertex. Yeah, we got this bottom one, right? There. Okay, so good. Now we can do the subdivide. Give me my dots. And then we're going to drag this dot up. No. Only the dot. One dot. This one dot. 1.1. Alright. Okay, I guess. Oh no, well, yeah, this one's kind of past a little bit too. Yeah. Alright, we're going to do knife. I'm going to click this guy. This dot. K for knife. You know, so that's how you spell knife. Starts with a K. And then we click that guy, hit enter. Now we have an edge. Yay! We got an edge. Hooray for us, right? Yeah. Feel like amazing or something. I don't know. Grab this guy. Oh no, now we can grab the face. Let's grab my face. Grab my face. And then we're going to do E to extrude my face. On the x-axis for my face. And then there you have it. Now we have a face. I'm lying. We probably should do another subdivide. I'm just messing with you guys. It's because I don't know how this is going to work. Like, it's kind of close, you know? Like, I don't want this. Yeah, it's going to smack this rail, so we don't want that. So what we're gonna do, I was just messing with you for a second there, guys. I hope you're not upset, but so we got those two edges. Let's just do one more subdivide. Bam. So now we have multiple edges, and how we're gonna do this is we're gonna grab our vertices. There we go. Grab this one, and then we'll do 3. Then we just drag it down a little bit to where we want it at. So like, we can do right there. Seems okay, I guess. I mean, it's kind of close. I don't know. I'm gonna bring it up just 1. You can't see it because this rail is in the way, but on this side it's fine. See? Now we can do grabbing the face, and then we'll grab this side, and then hit extrude this time, and then on the X, and we roll it out right here. And wow, we did it! Hooray for us! We got a face coming out. Yeah, man. It's fantastic. Now, since it's kind of tall, we can just grab this edge, not the face. Just, not the face. Just the edge, and then we can just drag it down if we want to. Make it look kind of neater or nicer or something. I don't know. We're just playing here at this point. 3, we'll bring it up a little bit. You know, play around. Why not? Just trying to make something nice. Something weird. Something nobody's ever seen before. It's getting kind of close to my pipes, though, yo. I ain't liking that. Is it? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it is kind of close to those pipes. Let me... We'll do a face. Get the face. Let's pull the face out a little more. I want to be able to see, man. See my face. Too close to my face, buddy. Let's pull you out about here. That looks okay. You know, we're not the greatest masters of this stuff, but it looks okay. Wonder if I was to just grab the edge of this and then like pull this guy up, would it do much? Yeah, it looks like it would do too much. It's stupid. If we pull this guy up, that's right there. Right there, that was fine. And then we can grab this guy. Maybe we could pull it in a little bit, you know? We don't need all the face, I don't think. I don't know. We'll see what we got going on here. Bring you back in? Can we do? Oh no, that's too much. What is going on with you? What is wrong with you, man? You know what we could do? I can actually cut this face, make it like circular to hold in that stuff. Yeah, that actually would be pretty nice, I think. I don't know. You guys decide. I'm lying. I'm designing. You can't decide. I'll decide this. Me. Only me. Okay. Look, Dev. We'll do... we'll grab that guy and this guy. Do Control B. Pull them out. Oh, man. Look at that. Curvedness is amazing. And then there was only me. Alright. I'm gonna grab that edge and this bottom edge, and then we're going to go to 1. You know, shoot. Go back. I'm moving this out of the way. I don't know why I still got this in my face. I'm deleting it. Good. Gone. Leave me alone. Now, oh wait, man, you know what? I probably shouldn't have deleted that. Let me hide it instead, just in case. I can't remember, but I may need it. So yeah, so let's go back in. So we have those 2 edges selected. We just pull them in. Maybe I don't have both edges. Do I have both edges? What's going on here? Yeah, I do have both edges. Why are you doing this? Weird stuff. 1. Pull edges in. Oh, okay, so it is kind of doing it. It's looking a little strange at first, that's why it's throwing me off. Sorry if I'm tired, guys. I just went to work and I'm still obviously working. Pull it in. Yada 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 yada. Pull it a little bit more. Sorry about the kids, guys. They like to scream, yell, and bother me when I'm doing stuff, but the children. Gotta bear with him. And then we grab these C and D's. So I'm just like trying to manipulate the faces to kind of make like a weird curvular type of shape, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look bad. How about this? Let me do oh, not 7. We need to do Z4. Okay, so if I B and grab all these, let's move it up a little bit so we can make sure that it goes through just fine without any issues. Okay. So the bad news is I have to try to figure out how to redo all this on the other one, which it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just not exactly sure how accurate I can get it, unless I, redo a lot of stuff, which I'm not gonna do all that. So at the moment, this is what we got. I mean, it's nice. It's not too bad. I don't hate it, and it will hold our stuff in to be able to push everything around. So it's not bad at all. Now, like I said, I do have 2 more of these, so I have 8 instead of 6. But I'm probably going to leave it like that for now. If I can save 2, I would try to do that, I want to use all my stuff up, just in case one is broken or something, or needs to be replaced. So now that we're done with that, let's get out of here. Shift A, cylinder. Let's just do 23 by 23 by 100. Yay. 1. And then we bring this guy up. Yeah. Rotate. 90. Done. Forward. Sideways. Throwing you around. Can't understand where I'm going with this, can you? Drag it up. Move it over. We need to see through our wireframe, buddy. That's what I'm making. I'm making a hole. I bet you didn't see that coming. Come on, you probably seen that coming. You guys are too smart. You're too smart for me. Too much. Is that good? Does that look good? I feel like that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. And then we go to our other view. We need to look. I need to look. Who needs to look? You need to look? I don't know. What are you looking for? Let's go ahead and bring this down. We don't need 100. Let's do 50. I want to see. I'm gonna go right here. Zoom in. Let's go down to 25. Why not? 25. Shoot. We don't need no 50s. I think that works. Yeah, that'll work. We're gonna duplicate that, because I like it. It looks nice. And bam. And then we're gonna duplicate it again. On the Y, don't forget. And then we're gonna do this. Let's do like 12 by 12. Probably need to bring it up. Like 15? 13? 13. 14. We'll try 14. Can we do 14? Well, 12 isn't too bad, but I feel like 13 will probably be better. Yeah! And then we can make it a little bigger. Why not do 50 for this? Yeah! Now, what we do is we will grab this guy. Oh, we'll grab this guy. Yeah, we'll grab that guy instead. You don't even see what I'm doing right now, do you? Boolean, yeah, I bet you didn't think that was gonna pop up again. Hit X. Oh wait, I didn't hit apply yet. Apply. Hit X. Delete. What? Look at that hole. Boolean again. Hit that button. Hit apply. Hit X. Ah. Hit the wrong X. Alright, let's do it one more time. Boolean and hit that right here. And then we hit X. You can't see it, it's hidden. Let me just hide this. Oh god, he made it. I made it, oh god. Now I gotta make these holes. So I messed up. And this was the moment he knew. And then we're gonna do 3 by 3 by 100. We'll do 100 for this one because... Oh wait, did I do box? No, don't tell me that. I don't want a box. We need to do our circles, man. 3 by 3 by 100. Okay, that makes more sense. Now we rotate 90 degrees. Bring it over to the front. Drag it over. Bring it up. Can't really see it. We gotta get closer. Bring it down. Bring it over. Too much. Zoom in more. Some more, some more. And some more. And some more, some more. Still too much. Some more, some more. Let's do wireframe. It's probably like half of this. We have to just zoom in a little bit. Right there and right there. Is that dead center? I'm lying. It ain't. Oh god, I messed up. Maybe it's right here. Is that center? That's close, but not all the way. We need right here. Yeah, that's centered. Now we can look. Now we have to just do Shift D on the X, drag it over. It's too much. It's not great. I gotta zoom in out. Jeez, wireframe. Oh god, we're going to zoom into. There's nothing left. I'm lying. That's all we needed to zoom in for. Haha, you guys thought I was being for real. Shift D on the Z, drag it down. Alright, and then we'll have to zoom in some more, and then drag it some more. Perfect. Now, it should go through all the way. If I'm lying, I'm lying. I need to grab this guy and that guy, and then we need to go this way and drag this guy out that way. Now we have it. And we're going to group these. Say, join it. Hit this guy, add a modifier. We're doing boolean. Grab this, and we're going to hit that. And then we're going to hit apply, and then we're going to hit that again, and hit delete. Now we have the holes. Yeah. Okay, so we got our holes mounted, so that's great for this one guy. Now I need to make another one on this side. That's just fantastic. So we're going to shift our Alt H, unhide our stuff. We don't need this guy anymore. I just duplicated him because I wanted to, as I was bored. It's like I'm lying. Delete that, delete that. I don't need this box anymore either. Get out of here. Oh man, you know, I didn't even think of that. Oh wait. Well, I don't know. Let's see. What I was thinking about here for a second was, you know, my wasteboard is going to be smacking this thing. But if I cut my wasteboard smaller, then that won't be a problem. But I don't know how small I need it to be cut. That's the problem. So I want to make sure that this wasteboard still sits on these edges a little bit. It needs some kind of more flatter portion here. Or I can just kind of drag it up, but then it's kind of defeating the purpose, and I have to move this up. That's just going to be stupid. Let's look in wireframe mode at how far this one goes out. Oh, God. Say it ain't so. It's a good wrap. I got to change some stuff. This stinks. Why did you do this to me? Now that I know that I have my wasteboard, this is actually too small. I have to drag this up regardless. That's not good. Man. That blows. I mean, at least I think it clears. Let me see. Yeah, it clears it, so that's kind of good. It's low, but it still clears. I'm just worried about this guy. I'll have to manipulate the vertices. Probably have to drag it up to kind of go over. I'm glad I designed my wasteboard in here, or else I would have been completely screwed. Just imagine how thin that wasteboard would have been. Let's go to object mode, edit mode. I mean, I don't know why I get those things mixed up. Oh, no, we don't need to touch none of that. Nope. Let me do wireframe. Wireframe, man. Can I get this edge? Is that the right one? Do we got the right one? I feel like I got the right one. Let's bring it up, see if we got the right one. Ooh, messing with the right one. You know, people be talking about, oh, you messing with the wrong one. I'm messing with the right one. So we gotta look, make sure it covers this line. So I need that one. Go up over my lines. Stupid mosquitoes, yo. Florida mosquitoes, they suck. Alright. I think that clears my line a little bit. Now we need to get this edge down here. And this edge right here. This edge right here. Alright. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Don't give me that edge. So let's bring these up right here. Ooh. It's getting kind of close. I don't know how we feel about it. I lied. I don't want to do that one. I lied again. I want to do this one. Not. Wait. Look there. Let's grab this line, and this line, and that one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just picking lines here. Pick your lines. I think that did it. And I probably screwed it up. But we're going to see. Yeah, we got it. But now I kind of screwed this side up a little bit. We're going to have to bring this line up. And this line up. Looks okay. It's not the best, but it'll work. This one's kind of thin though. Like, you see how close that is? I'm not liking that at all. But I can't move it. Like, if I use this design, like you see this, I wouldn't be able to put a screw here on the bottom. I'll be only putting screws in this. I mean, I could drag it up and then I can put in like 4, but I kind of like having all this extra, you know, supports so it won't flop or anything. Stupid wasteboard is too freaking big. Maybe, I mean, I could get a smaller one. Or like, what is this? I think it was like 16.5 that I have right now. I think that was like a half inch or something. I can't remember, man. I'm trying to think. It's like I think it's like 3/4 of an inch. I'm pretty sure I can get like a half-inch board. I don't think that was a problem. I could use a half-inch board, I guess. But then it'll kind of throw this off because I kind of like modeled my stuff around it. You see how close my drilling goes? Like, it's only 2 millimeters away from like touching that board. And that's all the way to the bottom, so that's perfect, you know, because like if I put, because this isn't really like a wasteboard. Pretend this is like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a regular board. I would like the floorboard. Then we put a wasteboard on top of that one, and then we would add like whatever we're cutting. So we'll have another 2 added to this before I start cutting anything. So I just probably need to get something a little smaller. I don't know, man. If I'm gonna have a wasteboard on top of this board, then I guess it would make more sense. But I have to manipulate these vertices again. Oh god. I just want it to be simple. I'm lying, it's never gonna be simple. And that's why I make things difficult. God. Let me change the height. We'll do a 1/2 inch. Let me see what a 1/2 inch is. Leave me alone, man. I don't want that crap. 1/2 inch, what are you? So, 0.5 of an inch. 12 millimeters. Not bad, I guess. 12.7 millimeters, my mistake. See how small that got? It wasn't even that small, was it? Like, It was dumb. Like, I literally just did that for nothing. I'm not going any thinner than that either, man. Unless I'm doing like a sheet metal or something. So that was for nothing. Let me just... Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm just going to put that in normal. And then we'll just hide the wasteboard for now. See, this is what I want to make sure that it touches this. But, I mean, if I cut the wasteboard and it's only allowing this to go... I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm going to be drilling over here anyway. At least I don't think so. Besides, I don't think I would be able to be honest. So I would add my wasteboard to be able to mount into these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's still gonna be really sturdy. It's not like it's gonna move. Because I'm not gonna be drilling all the way over here. Because, you know, obviously I don't want to smack into this guy. So if I do, let me just grab all this. We'll do... This one, we need to grab that one and that one, and then we need to grab this one, and this one, and this one, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one. Okay, I think I got them all. So, say like we move over, say it's like, oh, I lost it. I didn't grab the right one. I need to grab that one, and that one, I lost that one, and we'll need to grab that one. Okay. Now say if we move over and it's drilling, it was gonna stop right there anyway. Because even if I put like, you know, end stop or something that smacks against here, it's not going to be able to go. Oh man, I dropped my stuff. Oh god. Where is it? Got it. That was just a bracket. The motor bracket. So, if when I'm drilling, it's not going to smack. Oh, it can't go over here. Like, literally, if you kind of look, it's going to touch this wall. With end stop being here, even if I put the end stop like flush with this, it's still not going to be able to hit this. So I don't need a wasteboard that's that big anyway, because there's no way I'll be drilling it. So I can just get it butted up pretty close. And, you know, I can always add a router bit that smooths out the edges around the wasteboard. So, like, I mean the floorboard of the before we add the wasteboard, the bed, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, but the stuff we're going to mount our boards to, or our wasteboards to, and to be able to drill it on the surface. So I can add, like, say if we did, you know, I got not a Dremel, but a router, and went around the edges of it with some kind of router bits, then we can make the, you know, stuff kind of flush so it won't even touch. So that's not a bad design. I'm gonna stick with it, whatever. So next, let's get the other side. So let's move this guy back to the center, because I like it right there. I like it like that. And we're going to do the same thing we did to this side if we can duplicate the same information. And then that would be it for that portion. So we literally got this thing almost fully set up, guys. I'm not trying to make this stream too much longer than it needs to be. So I think I'm going to cut out right here. I'll go ahead and get my... Let me get this motor moved over. That's just weird. I don't know why it's sitting like that. I'm going to cut this video out here in just a minute. I'm just throwing this over. And what's going to happen is when we get back, we'll start making the mounts for this, and then we'll start making the new mounts. So if you don't have this or don't want this type of mount and you want something like this going on, where it's like encasing most of the motor, sitting on top of here and doing all that extra nonsense, then we will do that on the next video for you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm sorry that I'm not on the Facebook group anymore. They just kind of sized me on it, but it's all good. No hate, no love, no nothing, don't care. I hope you guys are liking the video. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, notify, you know, all that good stuff. My name is Legit Lee, and I will see you in the next one.